It's your boy and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. I'll tell you what, I'm sorry that the video is coming late because of certain things, but more importantly, why this video is very much important for every Arsenal fan. The big reason why I can tell you that is because, we're going to talk about why Jose Mourinho to Arsenal realistically could not happen from various sources we've come to know. And Thomas Partey is going to play against Man City, and Kevin De Bruyne is a big worry as Man City have a big injury scare to deal with. Everything will be spoken about on this video, so stay tuned and watch the video till the end. The first thing is, and if you haven't subscribed, I mean, come on, subscribe to the channel, man. This is the best place to be for any Arsenal fan. Why would you wait? Why would you want to wait in the first place? Well, moving on. Well, Arteta has actually, according to Nabil Jelit, he said Arteta spoke to Hosam Awar and convinced him to join Arsenal, of course. Arsenal's initial offer was rejected, and Edu said he would speak to the Cronkies and return with a larger offer. But in reality, he mostly played the watch, ending up explaining to the players' entourage that he had not yet contacted Cronky Sports and Entertainment for reasons like jet lag. Between Arteta and Edu, the will to recruit the number 8 of the Olympic Lyon was perhaps not exactly the same. So it looks like Edu was the one who actually delayed this whole Hossam Awar deal. Wow. My God, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it because we can get more clarity if this comes from any other source other than Nabil Jalit. I'll let you know more about it. So keep watching the video till the end. Well, did Edu stop this whole Hossam Awar to Arsenal deal? We'll talk about it. But more importantly, I've got some news about Mesut Ozil. He recently, yesterday actually, shared a compilation of his performances under Mikel Arteta. He actually retweeted with the comments hashtag start of 2020, hashtag throwback, hashtag M10, hashtag yeah Gunners, yeah. That's his hashtag. So yeah. I thought why not give my own impression of that yeah Gunners, yeah kind of a thing. So moving on. Well, yesterday was a very big night for Ghana because they won 5-1 against Qatar. Of course, they beat 5-1 to Qatar. Charles Watts tweeted out 5-1 win for Ghana and Thomas Partey. Arsenal expecting him at Colney on Wednesday because full time at the Titanic Stadium, Antalya. You could see Ghana beat Qatar 5-1. 2 goals from Andre Ayew, Samuel Owusu and Caleb Ekuban with Tariq Fosu scoring the winning goals. And hashtag Black Stars, hashtag Bring Back the Love is what they tweeted out. And Thomas Partey played the full match and provided 2 assists to help Ghana to a 5-1 victory over Qatar in the international friendlies this week. Of course, they were happy, but yes, Ghana won that game. But more importantly, we're going to talk about Arsene Wenger. He recently had by the London Palladium, he had an interview. So he was greeted with cheers. Like there's only one Arsene Wenger is what were the cheers about. And he was asked which player exceeded his expectations the most. Wenger says nobody. I always expect the best from everyone. So that's the best thing that he can say. And this is what he said about the Nations League. Arsene Wenger really killed the Nations League momentum. He said, we need to get rid of the Nations League and find clearer events that everyone understands. If you ask people in the street what the Nations League is, you won't find many able to explain it. Well, he's not wrong. If you ask me, I personally would not explain it better. And about Mesut Ozil's situation at Arsenal, Wenger says it's a waste for the club as well because he is a super talent. So it looks like in a way Arsene Wenger is telling Mikel Arteta to use Mesut Ozil if it's possible. And let's talk about more stuff because Arsene Wenger actually wants a major World Cup or a Euros every summer. Well, he says we need to get rid of the Nations League, of course. We need to have as few events as possible. One World Cup and one European Championship every other year would probably be more appropriate for a modern world. If it's going to happen or not, I don't know. But we're going to talk about it in detail. But more importantly, let's give you a huge update about Kevin De Bruyne. because Man City have been given an injury scare related to Kevin De Bruyne. He has been ruled out of Belgium's Nations League clash with Iceland on Wednesday and is returning to Manchester to recover. Now, he had started for his country in their 2-1 defeat to England, and Roberto Martinez claimed something. He said he was not injured and just felt something. He is not fit to face Iceland. He said Kevin De Bruyne has returned to his club. He couldn't be fit enough to play against Iceland. A statement from Belgium's Twitter account read. Martinez said, I would not say that Kevin is injured. He said he felt something. It is too early to know what he has, but he did not feel 100%. It was rather a precautionary change. Now, let's see. It looks like he's considered a doubt for City's crunch game against Arsenal, which is going to take place on Saturday. But we have a much more clearer image about it, because another source, Man City report, tweeted out that no serious injury with Kevin De Bruyne, but there are worries with fitness and tiredness after playing 6 games in a short period. Also, there's another source which suggests that Kevin De Bruyne, according to Christophe Terrier, he said Kevin De Bruyne went cycling with the Belgian national team yesterday, but pulled out in the evening. No serious injury, but worries is because of the tiredness, because he's played too much. He would want some rest. So that's the big reason why, Kevin De Bruyne is not being a part of the Belgium side to face tomorrow against Iceland. But let's talk about Hossam Aouar. Why did it not happen? What's the reality? Well, France Football claim Arsenal did not make a late bid for Aouar. Instead, it was Juventus who made the most serious play for him, offering 50 million euros as well as Bernardeschi on a season-long loan. The deal collapsed because Federico Bernardeschi rejected the move. He did not want to go to Lyon. Of course, he did not want to go to Lyon. Now, Aouar's hopes of a move to Arsenal were scuppered by Edu Gaspar. Arteta held positive talks with the player to convince him to join the club. The deal stagnated there when it was passed to Edu, who was seemingly not as keen for Arsenal to complete a deal for him. Arsenal, however, did submit a bid of around 34 million euros plus bonuses for Aouar. An improved bid failed to arrive when it was rejected. Now, Edu is then said to have played the watch at one stage, telling the players' representatives he had not contacted Arsenal's owners regarding the deal due to jet lag. Now, Lyon expected Arsenal to return with an offer somewhere in the region of 40 to 45 million euros, but contact between the clubs came to an abrupt end 2 weeks before the close of the window. Now, a lot of Arsenal fans actually responded to this post on Twitter by saying that if they were offering 50 million euros plus Bernardeschi, why did the deal did not happen? I mean, 50 million is what Lyon were expecting to get from Hossam Aouar, but the problem is Bernardeschi did not want to go there, so the player plus cash deal was not happening at all. But moving on, while talking about more stuff, if you ask my opinion on this, I'll tell you what. Whatever you may hear right now, whatever may be the reality, I'm pretty much sure that there are lots of reasons why Hossam Aouar to Arsenal did not happen. But will Hossam Aouar to Arsenal happen in January? I'm hopeful of that, so stay tuned for that. Well, moving on, EFL have rejected a £375 million offer from American investment firm TPG Capital for a 20% stake in the league last week. That would have helped solve the club's current cash crisis, of course, but I'll tell you what, it did not happen, so there's nothing more we can talk about it. Well, moving on, well, here's a confirmation that tonight's EFL trophy match at Crawley Town is available to watch on iFollow for £10. Go to Crawley Town website to subscribe if you can, because Arsenal versus Crawley Town under 21s is going to take place. So EFL trophy game. So the video match pass is £10. So you can go and subscribe if you want to. And talking about more stuff, well, here's an information by AFC Bell about Thomas Partey. He says information for Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey and his colleagues will travel today to London, and it is likely that the players' first training sessions will be with the club tomorrow, Wednesday, God willing. Now, what you can expect here is first fresh images of Thomas Partey in an Arsenal kit. First interview, everything will be coming. Probably by Thursday or Friday, you will see that. And let's see if we can see him to play against Man City. Let's see. Well, moving on, Eddie Boothroyd reckons Eddie Nketiah can become even more lethal in front of goal, as being mentioned in the same breath as Alan Shearer and Harry Kane. Now he says, you look at the career that Alan had and Kane, who is our England captain. If Eddie can get to that point where, like those two players, he's in on goal and you know he's going to score consistently, that's when you make that step from young to senior player. He's nearly there, not far off, but he is in the company of those players I have mentioned, which shows you how much I think about him and how much we think about him in the system. He's destined for big things. His personality and his persona around the lads. He has an aura of responsibility and leadership around him. Now, Premier League chiefs want the head of Rick Parry as it emerged. Spurs and Liverpool would get 150 million pounds as stadium rebate under Project Big Picture. We all know that. But top flight clubs and league bosses want Parry out after he was a frontman for Liverpool and Manchester United's widely panned scheme. Now they don't want him to be there. The news, two of the big six wealthiest clubs, both criticized for plans to furlough staff in lockdown, will be huge winners from the proposals according to the turmoil. And also, another day of drama saw all-out war with Premier League leaders calling off any more EFL bailout stock in protest. Number two, seething club bosses wanting Parry to step down by Thursday's EFL board meeting, with even some championship sides admitting that the plan is dead completely. Premier League chiefs accusing Parry of seeking to use backing from Liverpool and United to return to the Prem as CEO so that they could get a lot of benefits as possible. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came of all the news and everything about Arsenal comes back from every single day twice. So if you're an Arsenal fan and after seeing this video, if you are starting hating Edu, don't do that. These are the things that come out. You never know which one to believe, but just be hopeful that in January we get a player in that number 8 spot if we can. So these were the news of the day. Cheers. If you want daily Arsenal content, this is the best place to be. Subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to join the live. It's going to be interesting. Cheers.